chosen out of the big old race. And I shouldn't have to go into details, but you were chosen to be the one who swam and made it through. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sweet Stardom, and this is a new year. This is a new us. Look, so I just want to jump straight into it. I want to talk to you guys today about why it is very important to move forward with your life and stop looking back in the past. And this is the perfect time to do it. New year, new me, new everything. You want to have a new, clean, fresh start, a new, clean, fresh mindset. And what better way to do it than to just stop reflecting on things that have passed, and it's time to create new memories, right? It's time to create new boundaries. It's okay to get out of that sense of familiarity. Familiarity. I'm not even gonna try it. It's okay to get out of that sense, right? So I have made a list, you guys, because your girl is not a robot. And this goes from relationships to family to friends to relatives to friendships to coworkers, whatever you want to, your career, whatever you want to break free from and stop being stuck in the funk of reminiscing, because reminiscing can be a gift and a curse, essentially, right? You just want to move forward and you want to create a healthier path for you and those around you. Nobody wants to be stuck in the past and not be able to move forward in their life. So I'm going to get out my handy dandy phone. There we go. Got my phone and I'm going to go down this list, okay? So listen, moving forward in life, especially during tough times, it can be challenging. All right? But there are many benefits to it. There's many pros to moving forward, you guys. All right, so here are a few of my reasons. Personal growth. Life is a journey of consistent learning, right? Every challenge or setback can teach you something new, helping you evolve into a stronger and wiser person. If you really try to move forward in your life, you can reflect and you can compare to see. The only time I want you to compare yourself is if it's in a good way. Think about how far you've grown. Think about how you're nowhere where you used to be. Thank God. Have you ever heard that saying? I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. You can compare that and let it go and mold into a beautiful butterfly. Shed that old shell of yourself, in a sense, that had been weighing you back. You just didn't. You do better when you know better. Am I right? And you didn't know better at that time. That's the old version of you. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just move forward to the brand new version of you. And that's stepping into this year of 2025. Move on to the better version of you. Number 2, opportunities for new experiences. The future holds endless possibilities. New relationships, careers, friendships, adventures that can bring joy, fulfillment, and meaning. Okay? When you let go of the past, and you really focus on your future, you will see how many doors open. When one door closes, another door opens. But you have to close that original door, baby. You're not going to get nowhere to where you want to go if you still, walking back and forth and visiting that old past door. Why you not going on an elevator and going up to the next step, huh? Why are you staying on the elevator? You should eventually want to go up and up and up and up until you're at the top tier and you arrived at your destination. I know right now I'm not at my destination. I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, but I know that I have higher levels to achieve and to go towards. But I will not go back down. I will not backtrack. I want to keep moving up, right? And some people are consistent with staying level. They're not backtracking, but they're also not moving forward. They're staying in that past because they love it so much and they want their past to be their present. You have to keep going. Look, I ain't even had this in my notes. I don't know who this is for because I'm finna preach to y'all real bad. Stop making your past your present. I know you comfortable right there, baby, but growth can get uncomfortable at times, and there is nothing wrong with being uncomfortable if that means you are growing and you are elevating. You cannot be afraid of heights. If you are elevating, you have to move on to the next level, baby. You cannot grow if you are afraid of heights, in the sense of achieving things, in the sense of growing with your journey, in the sense of elevating yourself. You can't be afraid about how far you will go. And guess what, baby? When it gets so scary, that means you almost there. That means it's right around the corner. Let's go to the next one because I spent a lot of time on number 2. Number 3, hope and purpose. Moving forward allows you to rediscover hope. Even when things seem uncertain, progress can reignite a sense of purpose in life. So if you continue to look forward to the future, you will have hope on, I know I could do this. Have you ever heard of the little engine who can? I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I know I can, I know I can. When you feel like you could, you should, and you would, you just gonna go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? But it starts with having hope. It starts with believing in yourself. You gotta be your best, biggest cheerleader, baby. Make it normal to start clapping for yourself. Make it normal. Have you ever seen athletes who are so in tune with their job, with their sport, they don't look in the crowd to see who's all there. They don't have time to read all of the poster boards with their name on it and the screaming, shouting fans, even the ones who's booing them. They don't have time to listen. They tune all that out because they're focused in on the game. That's how you have to be with your life. You got to lock in. You got to be so focused with your life to the point where you're not paying attention to those who are not rooting for you, right? And you are essentially, you're grateful for the ones who are rooting for you, but that don't make or break you either. The athletes, they cool. They are glad and grateful that they have fans, but it's not gonna make or break whether you my fan or not. Whether you a fan of me or whether you a hater. It's not going to make and break me whether you support me or not, because they're doing what they're called to do. They're doing what they feel like they're good at. They're doing what they're comfortable doing. And they know that they're going to only go up and up from here, right? If a basketball player didn't have any endorsements or deal or more money in the sports, they wouldn't go pro. They'll leave it alone back at high school. But if they're trying harder to elevate themselves, you can still have a piece of yourself. They're not losing themselves. They still essentially playing basketball. But they're elevating because more comes with it when you're higher to the top. That's how you got to treat your life. You can still be yourself, right? But more comes with it when you elevate to the top. I'm a teacher personally. That's my profession, right? I could stay on level 1. I could have stayed on being a teacher assistant or being a substitute or whatever the case is. And this is no shade if you're doing this, but I wanted to elevate in my profession. I went back to school. I'm going for my bachelor's degree. I'm a lead teacher. Eventually, I might want to be principal. Like it's growing. It's up and up, but you have to try and you have to believe in yourself. Y'all, I could spend all day on that. Let's move to number 4. Number 4, and we're talking about reasons to move forward in life. It helps you build resilience. By continuing to move forward, you are strengthening your ability to cope with adversity. The more you face and overcome, the more resilient you'll become, okay? So if I am going towards my goals and I am moving forward, I will have thicker skin as I'm elevating to the top, right? I will meet different people. I will learn how to, be in the same environment, in the same atmosphere, how to deal with different type of personalities, maybe different cultural things, maybe. And you also deal with a lot of different types of haters. Prime example, workforce. And me and my best friend were just talking about this. Have you ever been in a work environment and you have 2 different environments in the sense of what we were talking about? One is, as far as the negative connotations, one is a ghetto environment, right? I'm a teacher, right? So let's say I go up to a manager or something, my boss, and I tell her about all the ideas, how I'm so excited to share these with the kids and this and that. And then my boss tell me like, girl, you doing too much. You ain't got to do all that. Just pass them out their lunch. Look, sharpen some pencils and them kids will be okay. We ain't got the funds for all that. You doing too much. You ain't even got to do. And some people will tell you that straight out. And then you also have the nasty, nice type of people. Prime example, if I'm like, boss, such and such, I want to do this for the kids. I got so many ideas. And she hit me with a, Okay. Yeah, let's just stick to what we've been doing. I'm kind of, if it's not broke, don't fix it type of, thing we're going with here. So those are all great ideas, but yeah, I think we're just going to stick to the original. And then she just dismiss you and walk away. Oh, okay. It's different ways, and it help you build up your professionalism as well by dealing with different people. So you'll be less likely to be surprised of the things you're introduced for and the things that you might go through, the obstacles that you might go through in life, right? So let's go to number 5, improvement and success. Moving forward opens the doors to success. Each small step you can take will lead to achieving your goals, no matter how big or small. Yes, it will lead to success. The most uncomfortable thing right now for you is if you get a no. If that plan doesn't work out, but you don't know unless you try. You can't stay there stuck and expect things to just fall on your lap and work out for you. And the power of prayer is real. Don't ever get me wrong. But if you just stay stagnant, faith without works is what? Y'all already know what it is. Don't just sit there stagnant and expect your blessings to all fall on your lap. Unfortunately, baby, it does not work like that. You should want to feel good knowing that you tried, that you prayed hard, that you actually went after this, that you worked hard after this. And these are the fruits of your labor. You're bearing it. You should actually be proud of that. I feel proud knowing this is what I accomplished. Big Star did that. I feel good knowing that and going after my goals. Okay, we're on number 7. Y'all, I know it was supposed to be 6. Don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me. I had a long day. It's okay. Number 7, like I said. And these are reasons to move forward in life. Number 7 is healing and closure. Sometimes moving forward is the path to healing, whether it's emotional recovery or closing the chapter on a past hurt. Progress can bring peace and closure. Y'all. And like I said, what did I say in the beginning? This goes beyond relationships, friendships, family members, co-workers, business relationships, whatever you want to fit that category in. It helps to heal when you let things go. You ultimately have to let things go. If you are stuck in the past, you become bitter, you become angry, you become toxic. And we don't want that. You start to project what that person did to you to other people who might remind you of that person. You start to have more triggers when you don't heal from your past, right? But we can't sit up here and be stuck in our funk and project everything that we've been through onto other people. It's just not fair to them, and it's not fair to us. You deserve to heal. I don't know who watching this right now, but baby, you, my love, you deserve to heal. Don't let people bring you down, because the enemy, that's what they want. They want you stuck on that bitterness. They want to have the label that they labeled you and told other people you were like. They want you to prove them right. They want you to prove them right. They want to be like, see, look, I told you such and such was bitter, bro. That's just how such and such is. They want to prove you right. Listen, you might have got that version of me. You got to be okay. Can I preach to y'all? You got to be okay with that person having that version of you that you are no longer. Oh yeah. So in our relationship, you didn't get the best version out of me. You brought the worst out of me, and I'm okay. I'm cool with that. Because guess what? My next babe, he gonna get my You gotta be cool with that. That's what you gotta tell yourself. If it comes to a mother or father, you didn't get the best version of me growing up because you didn't treat me fairly, and you brought that up out of me. But guess what? My kids, they gonna get my Me and them gonna have a cool, tight, rocking relationship. When it comes to a job, you might have felt like I was difficult to work with, but it's okay because you brought that out of me, and I'm closing that chapter. You feel how you feel. It ain't my job to mend it. But guess what? When I become the CEO over my own stuff, all my staff gonna love working with me. You see how that goes? So just because of one person had an experience with you, that does not justify who you are. My love, listen, that don't justify who you are. You got to look at you for you and forget how everybody else might feel about you. Right? As long as you do a self-eval, you pray and you talk to God about it, and you really feel like you're a good person, you just landed in some unfortunate situations, and that's not really who you are, even if they brought something up out of you, move forward and let that go. It's not your job to sit up here and mend and heal everybody when those people hurt you and they're not trying to get reflected upon. They're not trying to. That's unsolicited advice. Not everybody wants your advice on how to improve themselves, and it's not your job to play Dr. Phil with them, baby. Moving forward. Number 8, and we talking about reasons to move forward in life. Number 8 says regaining control. Taking action and moving forward gives you control over your life. It's a way to shape your own destiny rather than letting circumstances dictate your future. Yes, you take control over your life when you realize you cannot control your life. Let me say that again. You take control over your life when you realize you cannot control your life, baby. That you can't control that. You cannot control your life. I have just as much control over my life as I do with the weather, baby. I can't control everything. I can control my actions. I can control what I eat today. But sometimes life just be lifing. But what I can control is how I deal with the situations that be brought upon me. That's what I can control. But you regain control even over your way of thinking. I can control my mindset. I can't control the situations that happen in my life. But once you gain control over your mindset, you let it go of the past, you stop labeling yourself, you will have healthy healing, and you will realize a lot of the things that you go through ain't really that bad, baby. My anxiety used to be the worst enemy of me. I used to be thinking things is not even there. At one point in time, y'all, I thought, oh, dang, I done been through so much, or maybe I'm not the best looking at this. Do you see me? Do you see this? Do you? Listen. I'm that girl. And it took me a minute to realize that, but baby, I am that girl. Forget what you say. I'm that girl. And I love me. Right? I love everything. I love my voice. I love my looks. I love my walk. I love my talk. I love my personality. I love the way that I light up when it's Christmas time and winter season, because that is my favorite season. I love the way that I'm just so in love with myself. I love the way how I'm so positive. I love the way that I can speak positive affirmations about any and everybody and make them feel good about themselves too. I love the way that my heart is so big that I want to spread my love to the world and help people who really need it. I love the way how I can spread peace, love, and blessings to people who feel like they don't even deserve it. I love the way how I could check a person off who disrespected me and no longer deserve me in their life and still have a smile on my face and wish them the best. Whew. Don't you love that? All right, let's move on. All right, so we're on number 9 of reasons to move forward in life. The promise of better days. Even when life seems bleak, moving forward keeps the possibility of brighter days alive. Change is inevitable, and things often improve with time. Yes, y'all. Eventually, we are going to change regardless. We are going to get older at one point. We are going to live and learn based off all... I hope people live and learn based off of their mistakes. But we're all going to move forward in life. But the direction... No, we're all going to move in life. But the direction, whether you're moving forward or whether you move backwards, is going to be up to you. I will say that. It's going to be up to you whether we're going forward or whether you're going backwards, baby. Don't put that on nobody else. That's up to you. That's up to how you care about changing things in your life that you cannot control. How you care about laying out a plan to follow until you get to your destination. It's about how you trust God to have better things waiting for you once you complete your steps. It's really up to you, because this being, I'm not going to be this same version of me forever. I'm going to change in a year after that. I'm not the same this year as I was last year or the year before. I'm always growing. I'm always peeling off my shell and becoming a more beautiful, bigger butterfly, right? But whether you be a butterfly or moth, that's up to you. That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry, I was trying to be cute, but if you want me to be real, whether you a beautiful butterfly or a moth, it's gonna be up to you. All right. Number 10, legacy. Moving forward allows you to create a lasting impact, whether through work, relationships, or the values you instill in others. Okay? Each step you take is a reflection of your resilience and your belief in the potential for a better tomorrow. If you want to live a legacy, if you want to leave a legacy, you have to start today. You have to start doing some stuff out the box. You got to start doing some stuff that will build up character, stuff that your kids could tell their kids about, who will tell their kids, and they be like, oh, okay, where did I get that from? Where did I get my musical ear from? Oh, you got that from your great grandmother. Oh yeah, she used to be da-da-da all the time. But you gotta build that up. You gotta build that up so you will have your legacy from years to come. You could create traditions, right? It can start small. And this is my thing. When I'm talking about don't be stuck in the past, y'all, I'm not talking about more so money. I'm not talking about funds. Yes, it's good to be financially literate and have, money and everything saved up. But I'm also talking about your character growth more than anything, right? Start your own traditions, have your own recipes, stuff like that. You can leave a legacy behind for generations to follow. Oh, this is Grandma Star recipe, great grandma. This is her magic chili, and I want to pass it on to my kids, my grandkids, my great grandkids, and greats to come. But you have to believe that you can be the person who do stuff like that, right? You have to believe that you are put here on this God green given earth to do something productive. Don't sit up here and allow anybody to make you feel like your life is worthless, because you are here for a reason. You were chosen out of the big old race. And I shouldn't have to go into details, but you were chosen to be the one who swam and made it through. You made it. You know how fast you gotta swim to beat everybody, all the mother suckers out. You made it. Don't let that be in vain, baby. You got this. I hope everybody enjoyed my video. Be sure to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, Sweet Star out. Bye.